That way, I'm happy that today I have created an institute called IIM Sambalpur from the scratch. There was absolutely nothing here when I landed here. People question me that you're going to a very risky project. The place is small, there is no air connectivity, and there is no infrastructure, and students may not join. And so I said that is the place I want. Today, it is one of the best IIMs in the country in terms of many parameters. Challenge any of you, take independent views, and visit all IIMs. And you are rest in terms of infrastructure, in terms of digital as well as physical, in terms of emotional architect, in terms of local art. IIM Sambalpur is number one.
All right, hi everyone, welcome on board. I'm really excited and really humbled. Today we have Director of IIM Sambalpur, Mr. Mahadeo Jaiswal sitting with me. Hi sir, welcome on board.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Sir, it's really amazing. 2015 में 6 नए IIM खोले गए थे. सर नए बोलना बेकार है ना सर, नया और बेबी नहीं
लेटेस्ट
है. लेटेस्ट है.
Latest version of IIM.
This is the latest version of IIM. Second
latest version होता है. This same. It's the latest version of IIM. It's more powerful, more innovative.
Oh, sir, IIM अहमदाबाद वाले भी मेरे वीडियो देख रहे होंगे सर.
Yes, they all know about it. They will agree with this.
This is so amazing. You guys can see it's going to be a powerful conversation today. Today I'm going to ask sir some tough questions as well. क्या चल रहा है अभी कॉलेज के अंदर? So we are called. पहली बात तो सर when the IIMs were getting established.
Yes.
हमारा नाम ये बेबी IIM क्यों पड़ा सर? हम ये 6 और 7वां जम्मू, अमृतसर, वाइजैक, नागपुर, संबलपुर, बोधगया, we are called baby IIMs. और पता नहीं आपने मेरा वीडियो देखा कि नहीं, मैं बोलता हूँ बेबी मत बोलो. Right. So but why this name?
I don't think Bank of India will talk about UPI.
You'll talk about UPI.
So today's world has changed, and in this changing world, whatever new things are coming is coming out of the new generation IIMs.
Right.
In terms of management school. So IIMs, what 6 IIMs you talked about, including IIM Sambalpur, is part of the latest version of IIM.
True.
And this has much more power in terms of creating new ideas in a digital age, creating new business model in the renewable age of energy, and it is also a new model it is creating because of your democratization of business.
Okay, great. सर नहीं बेबी तो मेरे को भी लगता है कि नहीं बोलना चाहिए. मेरे को पूछते हैं सर ये कि IIM कैसा कर, तो मुझे पूछते हो तो मैं डायरेक्टर सर को तुम्हारे क्वेश्चन पूछने वाला हूँ सर. सर हाईएस्ट पैकेज 64 लाख, एवरेज 16.64 लाख, मीडियन 16 लाख per annum.
Right.
Sir, comparing with the Blackie IIMs, 63 established, 61 established, Calcutta, Ahmedabad, first वाला आया, फिर second आया, second last being Blackie में से कोई कोड being the last and the newest one. और डायरेक्टर साहब बाहर ही हैं कोई कोड के भी. इनफैक्ट आपके बाद उनके सेशन है. The first guy of कोई कोड, you were the first professor, you know?
Yeah.
Baloni. You were the first professor. But anyway, not comparing, sir. Some of them have already arrived at 32 lakhs average.
Right.
We are at 16.
Right.
How many years to go, sir?
We are not competing in terms of salary. We don't want the talent of the country to become a servant of a multinational country. We don't want our talented guys of the country to be sold out in 16 lakh or 32 lakh. They should not be measured in terms of their money which is paid as a servant of a multinational company. They should be measured in terms of what value they are going to create for the corporations or individuals or a country or society. So that measurement has yet to be done. I think that is the right way of measuring the impact of the young MBAs which are graduating from any of the IIMs.
Kya baat hai. This is so amazing, sir. This is so amazing. Sir, but these guys, when they join any business school,
right?
Sir, in India, you know how ROI is calculated.
Right.
Till last year, we were at 13 lakhs fees.
Right.
Now we are at 16 plus, whatever.
Right.
And they say, sir, ROI बुरा है, sir.
Right.
एक साल में पैसे मुझे वापस नहीं मिल रहे. What's your take on that, sir?
No. 2 years was the fees was 13 lakh here.
Yeah.
And 1 year salary is 16 lakh rupees.
Yeah.
So you're getting the 2 years fees in 1 year itself in terms of ROI.
अच्छा वैसा 2 साल आपने इन्वेस्ट किए और 1 साल में आपको पैसा वापस आ रहा है.
Right.
Okay. Till last year.
In terms of money value we talk about. But in terms of what kind of culture, what kind of strategy they're creating for their mindset, and what kind of contribution. So today we are teaching them, don't be a servant for long. Definitely you have to have experience of any companies or any firm. Learn yourself. But you must have a larger goal of your life and contribute something significantly. And that is the kind of measurement I think we have to teach to the students.
So क्या मतलब आपका expectation क्या है? मतलब assume करते हैं हमारे पास जितने बच्चे आ रहे हैं, अच्छे बच्चे आ रहे हैं, सब sincere लोग आ रहे हैं, हम जो पढ़ा रहे हैं उनको values जो इनको imbibe कर रहे हैं सब मिल रहा है. But what's your vision of मेरा संबलपुर का बच्चा ऐसा होना चाहिए down the line 5 years? क्या कर रहा होगा वो?
So what we feel is that what we expect from our graduates who are coming out from IIM Sambalpur, definitely he must make his personality world class in terms of his communication skill, in terms of his decision making skills, in terms of analytical skills, and how do we work in a digital age.
Yeah.
Now there are three kind of changes which are happening in the society. One change is happening in terms of how to take decision in digital age, in digitalizations, which basically talks about transparencies. Whatever you talk, whatever you do will be known to everybody in the globe.
Right.
Second is how much pollution, how much damage you're creating to environment in terms of creating business.
Right.
So decarbonizations is another measurement rather than just measuring your salary package. And third is in terms of democratization of your decision making, in terms of your corporate strategies, in terms of your impact to society. So these are the three important factors which should be measured for successful executives.
Great.
Not merely in terms of what position you've got, what salary you've got. This definitely is important, but that should not end
Right.
for the talented people.
सर when I was 21 सर मेरा तो मेट्रिक वही था SPJain से हाईएस्ट प्लेसमेंट लेना है वो सर वो जी दे रही थी एंड दैट वाज 9.5 लाख रुपए इन 2007 8 9 दैट्स लाइक ओल्ड तो मेरे को मिल गया था एंड आई वाज लाइक my goodness and I didn't know anything about what G was then later on we all started reading books so I got an internship then a PPO but I think at 21 28 sir having a goal of salary is what everybody aspire to right and then later on they do bigger things in life so let's go back the memory line so now by the way this is a 200 acre campus ज़्यादा ही बड़ा है सर
220 acre
सर ज़्यादा ही बड़ा सर मैं थक गया हूँ मतलब I have come here like yesterday and I'm literally tired out of walking but it's too big but right now we are 100 acre is under constructed already
100 acre is constructed
wow
another 100 acre is just left blank and that is for the further expansion in the coming years
क्या बात है so is it when you were at MIT or Carnegie Mellon as well when you were studying there did you have this vision कि आज से when did you go to Carnegie Mellon how many
that was 2005
so yeah around maybe 18-20 साल के बाद you'll be sitting as the director of a 200 acre
for the last 5-6 years
5-6 years okay great 10 साल के बाद after Carnegie Mellon you'll be starting up something and you'll be sitting here you imagine this
no I never thought that way like I never thought that I should become a director or I should become a chief executive officer I always aspired to be a more effective decision makers, a more civilized human being. That has been my goal. And whatever job one has to do in a proper, perfect way, which makes others more civilized.
Right.
So in fact, I feel that your asset is not known by your position and your salary or your degree.
Right.
It is known by what impact you create for society or what assets you create for society, which is widely used by large section of society.
Great.
So that way, I am happy that today I have created an institute called IIM Sambalpur from the scratch. There was absolutely nothing here when I landed here. People question me that you're going to a very risky project. The place is small, there is no air connectivity, and there is no infrastructure, and students may not join. And so I said that is the place I want because if it's already well managed place, then what is my contribution and what is my measurement? And today I feel happy from that state. Today it is one of the best IIMs in the country in terms of many parameters.
Super.
If you see in terms of infrastructure, you can visit. I can challenge any of you, take independent views and visit all IIMs. And you are rest in terms of infrastructure, in terms of digital as well as physical, in terms of emotional architect, in terms of local art. And I'm sure that all 100 people you take a survey, all 100 will tell that IIM Sambalpur is number one.
Oh wow! I've just seen among all, of course, being IIM Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Calcutta, among the new and the baby or the second gen or the third gen, sir, you're the first one.
Yes.
But Bhimrai Maitri sir is saying कि हमारा भी अच्छा है, हमारा भी बढ़िया है.
भीमराव मैत्री जी भी हमारे फ्रेंड हैं एंड वो भी कहेंगे ये नंबर 1 है IIM आपको नंबर 2 इन टर्म्स ऑफ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर
उन्होंने मुझे इनवाइट किया I'm going to go to Nagpur and give my tip. No doubt sir I have deep respect for that. Sir I studied in NIT Surathkal हमारा भी सर वो
very nice college
you have
and I know
sir
best NIT
one of the best NIT वही सर 600 एकड़ campus the whole life revolves around that. Great. So going back sir when you started as a director of the B school how big was the campus at that time or did you have any यहाँ पे
there was no campus that's what I'm saying because 2015 this campus was declared to be started and I joined in 2017 and this campus was running in a one floor of a private engineering college. It was absolutely pathetic, and I don't know who took the decisions and whatever it is. I don't want to go into that. As soon as I landed, I decided that we'll shift it to some university campus, and I then put a lot of effort with state as well as central government, and I got a good support from both state as well as central government, and they helped me out to shift out from that temporary campus to a properly well-developed campus at Sambalpur University. I'm really grateful to the state government of Odisha and also my Ministry of Education, Government of India. They all cooperated and helped me, and including Prime Minister's office was very, very supportive. And
Wow.
the kind of governance we have today in this country, it's amazing, and I could do it. And then within 2 years of our starting of the campus, this permanent campus, we are shifted in 2 years' time.
Oh, wow.
2 years we could get develop this.
2 साल पहले there was nothing here, sir.
It was absolutely barren land.
Not even this place.
Nothing.
Oh,
Absolutely. It was only some kind of grass you can see here.
Oh, wow.
2021, January 2nd, Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji laid down the foundation stone of this campus, and 2023 March we shifted here.
Wow.
Just in 2 years' time.
This is so cool.
And you can see the design as well as the spread out of the campus.
And you have a local touch to it as well, the art as well.
Yeah, so
Wow.
we said that our campus is built out of 5 layers.
Okay.
The layer 1 is civil engineering, physical.
Yeah.
See. Layer 2 is a digital infrastructure, which is again world class.
Yeah.
I can again ask any one of you to go to any other IIM, including you can go to Harvard.
Yeah.
I don't think they can match in terms of digital infrastructure.
Wow.
The kind of quality we have created. Like we have blended board, we have digital board, we have plain board, and all mics, speakers are not visible in the top floors. So that is the second layer. Again,
I can just vouch for the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
The same Wi-Fi I can get in my Audi, the same Wi-Fi I can get in here,
Yes.
and the same Wi-Fi in my MDB guest house
guest
as well.
everything same.
Sir, ये बहुत बड़ी थी मतलब मेरे लिए being a teacher,
yeah.
Wi-Fi connectivity was good.
And third layer is called what is called intellectual layer, where we do our educations, and we have introduced flipped classroom, so we don't want just teaching here.
Okay.
We want experiential learning in the class.
Wow.
With industry sponsored projects. And the fourth layer is called emotional layer. That is where you can say art and culture of this region has been depicted across the building.
Right.
So this is how we have 4 different layers, which out of which this campus is made. So that's how it becomes totally unique in terms of
2015 के बाद 2017 में आप यहाँ पे आए and sir, this place is out of nowhere. Sorry, sir.
yes. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah.
So you've shifted with your wife that time, and both of you.
Yes.
She didn't tell you the same thing कि यार मैं कहाँ ले आए आप मुझे.
Earlier she was thinking, but once we came and the kind of emotional emotional connect we got from the local populations, because the moment I landed here, a lot of local intellectuals came, and they said we had a lot of aspirations from the institute, because this region, western part of Odisha, doesn't have any national level known institutions, and we fought for this. And our Honorable Prime Minister's intervention, we got this campus here.
Wow.
So they had a lot of expectations from this institute. So that actually triggered me that I must work it hard and show the world that out of nowhere, how can you create the best institutions?
Yeah, great. Sorry, I'm going personal because we are having lunch together on the same table with ma'am, and the first lady, if I can call it. Yeah. So I was asking her actually, ma'am, what do you think in this guy? Yeah. And she was telling me like you're very passionate about whole thing. Yeah.
Yes.
बिना passion के नहीं होता sir ऐसा.
You have to, I have learned from Lord Krishna's. Most difficult life Lord Krishna had. Before even the birth, he was supposed to be killed.
Yeah.
And throughout his life, there was all kind of conflict, including Kurukshetra war. But if you see, all the time he is smiling, because he was enjoying how to fight with the conflict. So as a human being, if you really want to perform and so that you are like a god, then you have to smile in every challenges and take it head on and fight directly and use your brain and then do strategy. That's what we teach, and then act. So operation and strategy has to be part of your thought process.
Yeah.
So what Lord Krishna and Arjun did together, every individual has to have both the characteristics.
This is so cool. But sir, still कभी ऐसे down नहीं आया, मतलब 2018 हो गया, 19 हो गया.
Yeah.
बच्चे कैंपस पे आ रहे हैं, बच्चे कंप्लेन कर रहे होंगे कि I remember me being on YouTube, comment आ रहा है, कैंपस नहीं है, ये नहीं है, वो नहीं है. Even after joining, people writing on. So those were stressful times.
Yeah. 2018 itself. we got admissions of about 120 students, and hostel capacity was less than 90. Where to put another 30 students? And the university authority was not willing to give hostel, which we were dependent on the temporary campus. And that was the one managerial challenge which I put as a head-on fight with the Vice Chancellor then. And it became a national news that students are denied hostel. And it became a huge pressure on him, and within 24 hours we got another hostel.
Oh, wow.
And problem was solved.
Oh, wow.
So you have to, use a very effective communications strategy to solve the problems. So long as you're solving the problem for the general cause, I don't think you should be afraid of.
Wow. Superb. Great, sir.
Another problem was next year, we got 0 girls in our class.
Zero, like literally zero?
Literally 0.
This is 2019?
Yeah, 2018.
18 batch, Sambalpur had 0 girls.
0 girls, and it became a headline news in time.
Oh, God.
No girls at IIM Sambalpur.
Oh, God.
That was the big hit for my personalities, and I took it head on. And I came out with how to solve that problem. And across IIMs it was like that. Like IIMs, everywhere it was like that. Old IIMs, maximum was 11% in IIM Ahmedabad and Bangalore. Rest were all somewhere 0, somewhere 1% like that. So I came out with new admission policies in 2019. And where we said that 5% cut-off should be reduced from the CAT in order to call the students from the girls category. And then, without any reservation, of course, there is no reservation. Just on calling the interview, the merit remains same.
Yeah.
And in same 2019, IIM Sambalpur got 49% girl students in our MBA class, and that was the highest record among all the IIMs. And again, new headlines in Times of India that IIM Sambalpur beats IIM Ahmedabad and IIM Bangalore in gender diversity.
Oh, God.
Even the news is here today. So this was the second problem which I faced.
Was it 5% across the category, sir? Say SC, ST, OBC?
Across all the categories.
Across, आपको call आएगा. अच्छा. You'll get a call and then you'll do merit-based selection. Which is good.
Yeah.
Fair, sir. Fair. Sir, how does diversity play a role in the classroom? So
very, very important. Because prior to few years back, 2 years back, 90% used to be engineers. And 99% used to be boys.
Bilkul.
So hardly there was any diversity.
Correct.
And when you enter the class, even a lot of companies have a diversity policy.
Right.
They would like to hire across science, engineering, arts. They would like to hire across male, female. Placement used to be a challenge then. And now we have got 60% female at IIM Sambalpur in this current batch.
2023.
And almost 40% engineers, 60% non-engineers.
Wow.
And the class is very, very enriched.
Wow.
When you converse, somebody talks about accounts, somebody economics, somebody social science, some doctors. And then you see the kind of placement. Last year, within a month, everybody was placed here. That's what you're talking about, the highest salary.
The last year was a good time.
No effort required from here. This year, of course, entire country, entire world is facing recession.
Yeah.
Including B-schools also facing. So they are slow placement, but it's still doing very well so far. Yeah.
I was talking to Jharna ma'am, so she was talking about how slow is it. So she was like, abhi gone the days across IIMs ke, day 0, day -1.
Yeah, it's gone.
एक हफ्ते में है ना, so would you agree? एक हफ्ते, even at IIM कोई court per se,
Nowhere it is.
Nowhere. एकदम. And sir, एक reason इसका ये भी है. I was talking to another placement director of a top business school. He was saying things went online till last year.
Yeah. Right.
It was faster.
Faster.
सुबह हमने IIM संबलपुर किया, शाम को रायपुर करेंगे और अगले दिन सुबह रांची और IFT खत्म. तो 2 दिन में. So now they're actually traveling it out because maybe they were the wrong hire in the last year or they wanted to feel people now and see people in that. And hence it slowed down as well. एक दिन में 3 companies.
Because during COVID time, the placement was the best here.
Yeah.
And we got the advantage because earlier there was no airport here. Okay. So people used to hesitate to travel here for the placement.
तो online ही कर लेंगे.
And then COVID came, so everywhere it was online, including here.
Yeah.
So then they say, if rather than going to some non-IIM B-school, let us go to IIM Sambalpur first.
बिल्कुल sir. बिल्कुल.
So that advantage helped us to get a very high placement, very fast placement.
Last time you were topping the chart among all the new
IIMs, we were the number 1.
Yeah.
Last year, if you see the average,
Wow.
the highest.
Even sir, Trichy and Kashipur as well?
Trichy Kashipur was little higher.
Okay.
Little higher.
Third gen mein you are number 1.
Yeah.
Oh great. Beating your friend Mr. Nagpur. Mr. Bhimrai Maitri.
Take from the data, I don't know.
Oh, great, sir. Great. Sir, again, a tough question.
Yeah.
So I know you're friends with all of them. Maybe it's Vizag or Bodh Gaya or Sirmaur or Jammu. Jammu के भी आपके
हमारा friend है.
friend. अभी बस प्रोफेसर साहब बाहर ही हैं अभी. As we talk right now. And sir, if you had to bet on one horse, not Sambalpur, which IIM would you bet among these 6 only?
All our friends. So I mean, in terms of what, like rating, ranking.
Sir, I'll give you an example. So जब शिलोंग आया था ना सर, तो हम SPJain वाले हम शिलोंग जाते नहीं थे कि यार हम नई बिजनेस स्कूल कंपटीशन में जाएंगे. सॉरी मतलब ये सर था वो स्टेटस. दो SPJain was not that great also that time, but still कोई कोर्ट तक जाएंगे टाइप्स. तो ऐसा कई लोग हमारे बारे में सोचते होंगे कि संबलपुर कौन जाएगा, इनका स्पोर्ट्स इवेंट एक्सेट्रा. पर इनमें से ब्रांड चेंज होते होते सर टाइम नहीं लगता. कोई कोड आज सर ब्लैकी में काउंट करता है, राइट, मिस्टर चैटर्जी, एंड ऑल द हार्ड वर्क व्हिच एवरीबॉडी पुट इन. तो इनमें से आपको कौन सा लगता है कि कौन इन माय लिंगो सर छक्के मारेगा?
देखिए, I mean, don't just go. The parameter of placement is only one parameter.
Yeah.
You know, you have to also see what impact they are creating. Like today, earlier days, parameter of IIM used to be placement, that is corporate relations. Basically, how much impact you are doing to corporate.
Right.
And we firmly believe that we should also impact society.
Okay.
So in terms of what impact you are putting to society, for example, IIM Sambalpur has taken initiatives to digitalize the master weavers and retailers of the small street shop vendors into digital platforms and also create them entrepreneur educations. That is the kind of education if you're creating, that should be the measurement rather than just placing that. How many students you're placing? 100, 200, 500 or 600 in IIM?
Yeah.
So 600 students impact is not very big when you're spending hundreds and 200s of crore every year.
And 200 एकड़ की जमा.
I think your real impact, your real measurement of your qualities would be how much societal impact you have done to small vendors, underprivileged class, education. In that measurement, I think I would bet it that IIM Sambalpur is one of the top in terms of, because we are creating bunkarvalley.com as a project to digitalize and also enterprise this entire small weavers and master and handicrafts of this region. And we have an ambition to create this business model across country. Those are the measurement I think we should now look for that.
Superb, sir.
Kind of restrictions.
Sir, I've got deep respect for Sambalpur, but as a rule of the game, you cannot choose Sambalpur. So who's going to be the next bet? Who's going to be Ghoda among all these?
I would prefer Nagpur.
Because your friend is Bhimrai Maitri.
Because of friend. All of my friends actually. All of my friends. But I've been to there. I like their culture, working and that. So, if you ask me honestly, but all are equal to me, but definitely if you ask me to choose one, I'll not just director is my friend, but otherwise.
But they are doing good. They are doing good.
I am impressed with the Nagpur.
Yeah. तो किनका इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर ज्यादा अच्छा है? So भीमराव मैत्री सर बोल रहे थे उनका अच्छा है, आप बोल रहे थे आपका अच्छा है.
I think I should not comment. Because you can compare and then give your honest opinion. I would.
But there are similarities between the both.
Similarities are there in terms of design and all.
Who copied?
Only uniqueness of our campus is that we have put the local art into that.
Oh, nice.
Which is not there.
Who copied whom?
No. I mean, we haven't copied anywhere.
Achha.
Our is original. If you see, some of the IIMs must have copied Harvard.
Yeah.
We haven't copied any Harvard and Cambridge.
Yeah.
We have created our own identity. Just by seeing the buildings of campus of IIM Sambalpur, without writing IIM Sambalpur, you can know that is IIM Sambalpur.
Oh, nice. That I can see. That I give full points to you. That I give full. Superb, sir. Superb. And sir, just again a thought. Student community, questions sometimes to me as well. सर फीस बढ़ती जा रही है. राइट. गवर्नमेंट फंडिंग कम होती जा रही है. वो तो सर गवर्नमेंट फंडिंग वाला क्वेश्चन तो मैं भी पूछता हूँ. ठीक है. एंड आई नो वी आर ऑल सेल्फ सफिशिएंट आईएम्स, राइट. बट मुझे लगता है सिंस आई एम रिप्रेजेंटिंग द स्टूडेंट कम्युनिटी, सर वो डैमेज तो सर बोझ तो बच्चे भी जाने वाला है. अगर सर और एफएमएस क्यों नहीं खोलते हमारे यहाँ पे जिसकी फीस 40,000 हो और एवरेज पैकेज 32 लाख हो? सिर्फ एक एफएमएस है सर हमारे पास.
देखिए एक एफएमएस है, वन एफएमएस इज देयर. हाउ मेनी स्टूडेंट देयर एडमिटिंग? 200
सर. 300
इतने सालों में.
हाँ. 285.
Sambalpur started in 2015. We have 320 students full time and around 100 students part time and around 100 PhD scholars in 5 years.
Wow.
And this FMS and other colleges will take 100 years to reach this, in terms of numbers. Okay, so how can you replicate that model? You'll have to, and then in terms of money, B schools are basically for business. They have to create ideas. 100% loans are available the moment you get admission here.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think that
yeah.
even poor fellow can, and we doing scholarship also.
Right.
Those who are not able to afford even loans, we are getting a scholarship. About 15% this year we have been funded by us and our partners.
Oh, lovely.
So this is the kind of models we have to go. There are a lot of number MNCs and companies and philanthropists who are willing to pay to the poor children who are able to get admission. Because same time when we are not getting funding from government, we'll have to become self-sufficient. Otherwise, how will you provide the quality education?
नहीं वो तो करना तो पड़ेगा सर. सर इसमें एक और डाउट आता है मुझे, लाइक एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप, यू नो, जैसे सर मैं जब कॉलेज में था तो आई ऑलवेज वांट टू बिकम एन एंटरप्रेन्योर. दो मेरे घर में कोई होता, मेरे डैडी द क्लर्क, मम्मी द टीचर, कोई पर करना है. अब एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप नीड्स मनी. अभी तो थिंग्स हैव चेंज, पीपल कैन बिल्ड देयर आइडियाज. थोड़ा एंजल इन्वेस्टर 10-5 लाख लगा लेता है. देयर इंक्यूबेशन सिस्टम, यू आर सेटिंग इट अप, यू आर आल्सो सेटिंग इट अप. IIM अहमदाबाद का काफी अच्छा है, बैंगलोर का NSRCL बहुत बढ़िया कर रहा है. बट सर वो 21 से जो 23-24 साल की उम्र होती है ना, उस उम्र में जब बच्चा बाहर आता है, वो हमारे सर एक जनरल IIM से वो लोन के बोझ के तले बाहर आता है. सर उससे मुझे लगता है कि वो एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप पे, आज हम डिस्कशन भी वहीं पे चल रहा था स्टेज पे, सर थोड़ा डिलेड हो रहा है और फिर कभी कभी वो कर ही नहीं पा रहा है. इट टुक मी 5 years टू क्विट माई जॉब इन जनरल इलेक्ट्रिक, नॉट इवन क्विट, टू टेक ए सबैटिकल फर्स्ट. There was nothing called sabbatical in GE. तो मैं हाथ पैर जोड़े सर अपने, बनमाली अग्रवाला साहब हैं, now he's moved on, but South East Asia पैसिफिक के. तो लॉन्ग स्टोरी शॉर्ट, उनके हाथ पैर जोड़े सर, मैं सड़क पे आऊँगा संभाल लेना, मतलब ऐसा. तो लाइक नहीं तू नहीं आएगा, आई नो यू, वापस मत आना, यू विल डू गुड, ब्ला ब्ला, जस्ट गो. सर आई वाज लाइक 26-27 व्हेन आई स्टार्टेड. वीजा विद US, आप MIT पढ़े हैं, तो सर ये बोझ रहेगा ही.
देखिए, लोन इज नॉट ए बोझ. इफ यू आर वेरी स्ट्रांग and if you have very high risk taking capability, entrepreneurship is not that everybody has to do it. Okay, if you are having high ambition that you want to be known by the asset which you create, not that what position you get out of the assets created by others, so that clarity is required. And then if you are willing to take risk that no, my life goal is to create assets which is going to be used by large population, then you should get into the entrepreneurship. And today it is much easier to set up a business in India because red tapeism which was there earlier, that it was so difficult to set up a company.
Yeah.
Today in 24 hours you can
set up a company, open a current account.
Large number of venture capitalists, philanthropists are willing to fund if you have a good ideas. And there are two models of that. One is B2B and one is B2C. So if you are interested in money, in B2B is day one you can start making profit.
Yeah.
But that is like a traditional business.
Right.
Okay. It is nothing new. Whereas B2C is based on ideas, innovation. For example, if you want to be Nobel laureate, and if you are worried about money, you can't be Nobel laureate. Okay. Same is if you want to create a startup, you have to not bother about the money. You have to solve a particular problem of society, and you will be known for that. And there will be large amount of money will flow. And you will become rich. The company may not make profit. That is the model you have to do.
Got it. Yeah. Sir, just thinking loud again, I'm just thinking my journey as an entrepreneur. Sir, when I became, I'm not super rich, but I became normal to good to maybe upper middle class. But sir, एक mind setup change होता है जब पैसे आते हैं, जब लोन नहीं होता है दिमाग में. सर वो भी थोड़ा इफेक्ट करता है.
माइंड चेंज होता है.
माइंड चेंज होता है. मतलब सर पैसे जब जेब में होते तो बैंक में सर 2 लाख पड़े हो तो एक आई डोंट नो अबाउट यू सर, बट आई हैड रियली हम्बल बैकग्राउंड. मतलब मेरे को तो कोई भी स्कूल का ट्रिप जाना था तो पापा सैलरी सिर्फ दिखाते थे, बेटा 6,000 की सैलरी है, तुम्हारा जयपुर का ट्रिप 3,500, हम सब जाएंगे. फिर गोवा जाना था तो सर पापा की सैलरी बढ़ चुकी थी, 9,000 हो चुकी थी, पर गोवा का ट्रिप 6,000 का हो गया तो पापा 6,000, बेटा 9,000 की सैलरी. तो मैं तो जिंदगी भर मेरे डैड ने सैलरी स्लिप दिखाई, ना मैं गोवा गया हूँ ना जयपुर. But when I became rich, I think the first thing I'm going to do to my kids is not going to cut on these travel, because travel helps you to grow. Yes. But sir, as a B school, if government, I know you're here to run business. Yeah. I'm talking to a different, taking to a different topic. Yeah. But sir, अगर बहुत पैसा दिया जाए, plush money दिया जाए to people like you, who are well studied, MIT पढ़ के आए, Carnegie Mellon पढ़ के आए, who are grounded to the roots as well. Yeah. सर थॉट प्रोसेस बदलेगा नहीं आपका काम करने का?
नहीं देखिए, मनी ओनली कैन नॉट मेक यू डिफरेंट, बिकॉज इफ यू डोंट हैव ड्राइव फॉर एनी इनोवेशंस, मनी कैन नॉट फोर्स यू टू बी इनोवेटर्स.
नहीं, अज्यूमिंग आपका और मेरा दोनों का सेम है, बट यू गॉट 1 crore extra in your pocket,
Yeah.
the way you make decisions become different? Do you think so?
I don't think so.
No?
Because many times money creates more problems. Because then you are very comfortable and you don't feel have any constraints. A lot of innovation has happened out of constraints.
Correct.
So you have to struggle actually, if you really want to create innovations. And entrepreneurship is nothing very simple because a lot of people have difficulty in defining. I have a very simple definition. If you can convert innovation into invoice, that is called successful entrepreneurship.
Oh, nice.
Very simple.
Nice. Yeah, sir, looking at the entrepreneur, it's much more Nabito sir, uska customer support or,
Yeah.
you know.
So
it's
ultimately you have to convert innovations to invoice and get money. You don't have to create innovations. Innovations may be created by scientists or some engineers. You are as an entrepreneur is to commercialize that innovation. Okay? And that is what the B school is supposed to be teaching. Whether you want to be a company owner or a servant to the company, ultimately your objective is to create business.
Got it.
Okay. So that how to take decisions. If you are not able to do that, even if you're working in a company, you may be a very brilliant person because through CAT, a lot of talented people come with high IQ. But you don't have business sense out of converting that as a leadership. You will be always in the back office job.
Right.
Sitting in the back and doing accounting or something like that. If you want to be the front office job, you'll have to have very effective communication skill, very social skills, emotional quotient, risk capabilities. These are the extraordinary quality of a human being which has to be acquired, not to be taught.
Got it.
IQ can be taught.
Yeah.
You can learn, analysis, decision science, everything. But risk capability can't be taught.
Can't be taught.
It is a human tendency that some people are having high question in terms of risk capability, emotional capabilities, communication skills. That will make you different. So in order to enter B schools, you enter with high IQ. You exit with high IQ because your exam pattern is all on the best IQ.
Got
but
it.
when you enter the company, of course you enter with IQ.
Right.
When you reach the ladder, you reach higher because of emotional questions and better risk capabilities.
सर ये सब 21-22 ईयर ओल्ड मेरे को फॉलो करते हैं सर इनके लिए क्या ब्रह्मास्त्र है मतलब यू स्टडीड इन बेस्ट ऑफ द इंस्टीट्यूशंस कार्नेगी मेलन है एंड देन MIT है and you've lived your life. You're best friends with all the directors. I am Bangalore के director बाहर है as we talk right now. I am Nagpur के director and sir is very good friends with them. And your social skills, I'm seeing you past 2 days, sir. It's like 100 out of 100 on that. But sir, ये भी 21-22 ईयर ओल्ड की जर्नी स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं. कई लोग अगले साल कैट देंगे, कई लोग इस साल SPJain बॉम्बे जाएंगे मेरे स्कूल. कई लोग आपके पास पढ़ रहे होंगे. What's your advice to these young kids?
My advice to the young kids who are aspiring to come to the IIMs or any top B-schools, they should come with clarity in terms of what they want to do in their life, rather than what kind of job they want to do. The life and death is defined by your work. As Lord Krishna says, no one dies. Only those people dies who do not create assets which is for use by public. So you are known by your work and that is your life. And therefore they should come with an ambition that what is the problem of society in next 20 years or 30 years you will be solving. And what is required to solve that, you take educations and input for that. And jobs and money is a intermediaries. Ultimate goal of life is to create your identity. And when you are not even here in the earth, your identity remains here.
Wow.
That is what is my advice.
That you want to be remembered.
Yeah, by your work.
I was talking to my teammates yesterday that sir, even if you're gone, Sambalpur campus is going to be there.
Yes,
Isn't
that
it,
is
sir?
identity.
That's
Newton
identity.
is not here, but Newton's law is identity.
True.
Einstein is not here. Verghese Kurian is not here. They have created an identity.
Superb, sir.
Narayan Murthy is an identity.
Yeah.
What have they created for the society? Large section of society are getting benefited.
Right.
I think each one of us and young aspirants must have very high quality of ambition. Not high ambition, but high quality of ambition. A lot of people think I will become as a CEO. I will become judge. These are very small things.
Okay.
They are nothing. Who cares? We can be big position. If you are not a creator of any identity or assets, which is for public good, you are basically exploiter. And you exploited resources to gain your own value,
Superb.
your own position. I don't care for those kind of people.
Wow, that's deep. That's so deep. Sir, just one small question coming to my mind. Sir, you are very positive इंसान है आप, काफी positive.
Yeah, absolutely.
सर ये और इंक्लूडिंग मैं, सर हम एक एग्जाम देते हैं, एक एग्जाम अच्छा नहीं होता है,
Yeah.
उड़ जाते हैं सर, बोलते हैं बस जिंदगी खत्म हो गई सर, चाहे वो IIT की तैयारी हो तो आपको पता ही है. एंड यहाँ पे आके बच्चा थोड़ा मेच्योर हो जाता है, बट फिर भी सर इन जॉब देयर सो मच स्ट्रेस अराउंड एज वेल. हाउ डू यू हैंडल विद नेगेटिविटी एंड हाउ डू यू स्टे पॉजिटिव?
I know negativity is again a thought process. Failure is the first step of success. First step of success. You learn only from failure, and the moment you fail, you should gain more energy. That why I failed and how I can succeed. And you will see that those are the kind of people, those who have learned from the failure, they have reached the top. Not those who got success out of luck.
Right.
There is no question of luck. It's a question of your habit. Okay.
सुपर
Yeah.
सुपर. तो पहली बार फेल हुए तो लगे रहो, मतलब है ना,
उसको सब समझो, सीखो उससे.
समझो सीखो.
लाइफ में आप लॉर्ड कृष्णा से ज्यादा फेलियर किसका हुआ होगा? He was threatened by maternal uncle to be killed before the birth.
Yeah.
And throughout his life, there was a war and threats and conflict. But he lived a life of joy, all the time smiling, all the time fighting with the conflict, with a smiling face. Without using weapons, he won the war.
He won the war.
That is the strategy. You have to.
This is so amazing, sir. Thank you so much. It was lovely. Really humbled to have you on board. And बहुत अच्छा लगा सर आपसे बात करके.
Thank you, Sumit. I think you are an extraordinary person. Let me tell very honestly. And I've been watching your channel, although I am not a CAT aspirant. But I loved your convention style, your style of conversations. Your channel is so popular among every CAT aspirants and young boys. You are doing a great service to the nation, bringing truth picture of IIMs and across our school. You are not giving any plus and minus to anybody. You are bringing the right picture, correct picture, truth. And a large number of students actually see your videos before taking decisions. So that is the kind of credibility you have built. It's really, I'm delighted to have the conversation with you and thankful that you came to our campus, and always thankful to you for your contribution to the society.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your kind words. It make me humble. All right, boys and girls, it's such an emotional day for me. I've never heard such good stuff about me. Thank you so much, sir. And this video will go, I don't know on what day, but today we had a Ayodhya celebrations also.
I know, this is a very auspicious day today.
It's a very auspicious day. So
Lord Rama's birth happening today. Our Honorable Prime Minister is in Ayodhya, and we are all watching him live. What can be the better day of this when IIM Sambalpur is hosting 9th IIM conference, thousands of scholars, industry experts and government officials, including CATKing team is here. And I think wish you all the best. Let Lord Rama gives you the best of your life.
This is so amazing. Boys and girls, do it on the like button for sure for such a candid conversations with the director of IIM Sambalpur. बहुत मजा आया मेरे को. नीचे कमेंट करके बताइए, is anybody giving an interview for any of the IIMs? Are you done with the CAP process? या किस स्टेज पे हो? और हम कमेंट सेक्शन के अंदर मिलेंगे. Really humble sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Take care sir. Bye bye.